Fresh back from Bulgaria.
Happy New Year.
Got Snow White, or English, or Bulgarian translation Snezana, English translation Snow White. And we're up here. It's nice to be up here, but it's a sad day. I'll explain that in a minute. She's got some outdoor research, some Catula microspikes. Where's your microspikes?
In the I don't need them right now.
You'll need them. You have them, right?
Yes, in the bag.
Okay. And I have mine on. Outdoor research, and some spikes, my go light, some food, emergency blanket, some rope, a few other things. I'll tell you what we're going up here for. I got some snow cages on there, schmog, and hat, and Mount Baldy. We're gonna go up the bowl. Some of the locals right here hanging out.
Can I tell something to your people? This is very big deal, seriously.
Go for it.
This is what I wear this year going to Bulgaria. Was given to me by the widow of one of the guy who died on Shisha Pangma. It was a Bulgarian alpinist who died just right before the pandemic. What year was that? 2019, 2020? So I met his widow because she saw me hiking a lot, and she was with him in base camp when he started, and we've been keeping in touch. And for the first time we saw and had a glass of wine, and then she was telling me all about, you know, all his trips and everything. And you know, the media coverage was one, and of course it was completely different. So this is from him. This is his scarf. This.
Right on. So here are the Baldy Falls, San Antonio Falls. There's somebody actually camping down there. Right, let's see. There's the falls. I have a video where my daughter, myself, and some friends rappel down these falls. 7 of them all together with search and rescue. No. We climbed up this gulch here to way up about there, worked our way around. Not advisable, especially now. But you go around and catch a trail that comes down. Trail. It's not really a trail, but you catch a way to come down to these falls. And there's 7 falls, and there are anchor points for each one. People have done it so many times. But the main reason we're up here, besides just the hike, is by chance, just by chance, there's an actor up here somewhere lost since last Friday, Julian Sands. He was one of my favorite actors from a movie back in 1989 called Warlock. I can still quote most of that movie. Warlock 2, not as good, but it was so good. And Boxing Helena, and a bunch of other movies. British actor. He's lived in California for the last 20 years, and yesterday or the day before they towed his van down. His van had been up here since then, towed it home. There's been limited search because they say unable to. Well, here's the thing I'm saying. It doesn't look that bad to me down here. They can get up at least to the ski hut and search. There's no helicopters flying. I don't know what the hell. They just, it's a human life, you know? But they're not even, I don't see any search and rescue. I don't see anything up here. I don't see anybody up here. We're gonna go up as far as we can, probably just to the ski hut. I brought binoculars. We'll look around. We brought stuff to eat. We brought emergency stuff, emergency blankets, ropes and such just in case. Found him. Some heat sheets and etc. But we're gonna give it a shot. Anyway, Julian Sands. We pray you're alright. We pray you made it somehow. There's another hiker. He's been missing since last Friday. But the other hiker is over between, there's another hiker missing in the Crystal Lake area. He went up the loop, Islip, come down. I think they ought to be concentrating on that little crevice that's just below Islip. If he stepped off Islip and lost his balance and lost his footing, he went down to that crevice leads all the way down to Deer Flats Campground. He could be anywhere in there, hurt. but I don't hear any helicopters at all. So got a guy missing on that side for second day now, and they got a guy missing here for the fourth day or fifth day. So we're gonna look. So we are up here at the sign-in sheet, and just by chance, I'm gonna see if Mr. Sands, Julian Sands, oh no, somebody took him. Somebody took the sign-in sheet. We're watching close down chutes like this. It looked like on the news he was wearing some red. Hopefully he still had that on. But I mean, it's rained 2 days since and snowed a couple nights. So we're not looking for just tracks. We're looking for just any sign of colors. Colors. I guess they called off the helicopters because the cloud cover's coming in fast and low. But you think they'd at least have some search and rescue guys up here. It's like, come on, it's a human life. So there's the bolt trail coming up. Look at this. Look at that.
Ouch.
I'm hoping we find him because I don't know if we're going to get past the bowl. I don't know. We're not going to get caught up here at night. We're looking at doing our best. We're shouting his name and looking down all these steep things, but you can see how high these yuccas are on average 3 feet. These blades on average 3 feet. So the snow's at least 3 feet deep. So I mean, if he's there, there's no way of knowing. We're trying, giving the best. So coming down just short of the ski hut here, I ran into one of the locals familiar.
How's it going? I'm RJ from Traverse Outdoors, just hanging out
See
here.
the logo on his hat there, look at that.
There you go, it's somewhere around here.
Traverse Outdoors?
Yeah.
Now you run a business.
That's right.
And the business does what?
We make all over print clothing like this jacket here. This one hasn't been released yet. It's a windbreaker. I just tested it on the top of Baldy with 35-mile-an-hour winds and it works fine. And yeah.
These are all places up here. There's a lot of places that are up here and all local places.
Yeah, so this is a Sierra, but we have one with the San Gabriel map on it too.
And Missy had some leggings.
That's right.
Missy Adventures, Missy Outdoors Adventures. She had some leggings you might have seen her hiking in, and this guy makes them.
That's right. We got leggings, base layers, all sorts of stuff. And they're really comfortable for wearing out here. So I'll have to send you one, Farrell, if you're interested.
Sure. Not the leggings, though.
I know.
Anyway, make a comment on this video. It'll come out in a day or two, and I'll pin it to the top, and then I'll copy and paste your links into the details down below. So if you're interested in up here, all the little places you've been and getting some kind of clothing with it, this is the guy to talk to you.
That's really nice of you, man. I will definitely do that.
Same trekking poles, man.
Oh no, yeah, these are solid. This is my second pair.
I go through a pair of trekking poles every couple of years.
Yeah, because they get all smashed up and they don't close anymore. But yeah, dude, I met you the first time on top of Baldy. I was a trail runner back then. I'm not as fast as I was then. At like 5 o'clock, and you were like, I remember you were like talking my head off, and then you were like, "Do you have a headlamp?" And I was like, "Nope." And he's like, "Well, you should probably get down there then." I just took off, bolted down because I was like scared. It's getting cold. But yeah, appreciate you giving me the heads up.
Yeah, did you see that video where we went down over the backside and we hit cold water and we went down and hit those mines?
No, I didn't.
Dude,
I'll have to check it out.
We went down where that razor edge is going across the iron.
Yeah.
We dropped down into there. That's where I think that lady's body is going to be.
Oh, yeah, okay, I know what you're talking about, to the San Antonio Ridge, yeah.
Yeah, we went down on this side of cold water, went down the east side and went down, found a mine there, another mine around the corner. There's a cabin down there that looks like they just walked around yesterday.
Oh, yeah, because it's on the map too, isn't it? I feel like
it's on older maps,
older maps, yeah. crazy, dude.
I have a 1936 map, and it's on there. And on there is also where there used to be a phone.
Really?
At the far end of the
like some sort of payphone or something?
Yeah, some sort of, and it has all the best fishing spots. It has all the best camp spots.
Dude, I'm sure they're still fine. Nobody goes back there, you know?
Yeah.
That's cool.
But anyway, so watch for his, I'll pin his link when he makes a comment to the top, and his stuff will be in the details.
Thanks, you guys. I appreciate that.
All right, man.
Thank you, Pharaoh. Pleasure. Good to see you. It's been a while.
All right.
Have a good one, okay?
All right, tell Jerry I said hi.
I will. Take it easy.
Later.
All right.
So we stopped off just before the ski hut. She's got some, what kind of tea is that?
Alpinist. It's for people who hike.
She's got
from
some tea.
Bulgaria.
I got my Snow Peak, I forget what that's, Trilite or something like that. Titanium stove and MSR kit. And got my GoPro with me. I brought a sleeping pad in case something happens and one of us to sit down and gets hurt and not sitting on the snow. I brought all the emergency stuff, including a red jacket. Look at the ice on this rock. Look at these snowballs. Someone throwing snowballs. Frosty's trying to take us out with a snowball. Jack Frost. But we're waiting out this little cloud cover. Get some hot tea in us and continue up to the bowl. I don't think we're going to have any luck looking for the guy. But there are some volunteers at the ski hut that are looking, and there was a private helicopter that went over early this morning until the clouds started coming in. So she brought some stuff back from Bulgaria. What other things you brought?
Especially some horse salami. No, I'm just kidding. Salami.
Some salami.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Salami down.
Yeah.
It's okay. You got the 2-day rule up here in the mountains.
Yeah.
And you got those, what are those other things?
This is our power ball. This is the best.
She said power balls.
Power balls. And then,
some sandwiches.
yeah, it's called cholesterol free. Eggs and mayonnaise. And then we have this body warmer. Yeah, in case we just, I don't know, hopefully not. Then this, I'm gonna put it in there.
That water's already starting to get a little warm. You're starting to see the steam coming off it.
And then, where's your cup?
A guy just come down, Vietnamese guy coming down with his spikes and his ice axe. He come down and right there he stepped on one of his own straps and boom, took a head or a face plant right there in the snow, man down. And he didn't get up right away. I was like, is this guy gonna get up or not?
But show the camera what he said about the.
Oh yeah, he said the top.
So icy.
The top is all ice. He said even with the full-on
Ice
crampons
axe.
and the ice axe, he said he was still slipping and sliding. So we're only gonna go as far as the bowl.
No, to the
I
bowl.
mean to the
ski
ski hut,
hut?
yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah, we'll make it. We'll make
No,
it.
no,
It's right there.
I'm gonna wait here.
We'll make it. This will clear up. Sterner coffee or tea.
It's okay.
How's the winds up there? About 45 miles an hour, you said?
35.
35 mile an hour winds? Look, here comes the visibility again. We're remembering it. The last time we were up here in these conditions, I met her in Brea, halfway point from where she lives, where I live. She parked her car there. We took my car up here, and we get here, and she's like, "Oh, don't bring anything to drink. Don't bring any food. I'll bring that." All right. So we get here, and we hike all the way up. We're going up the backbone.
Yeah.
And first of all, she's wearing these really short Daisy Duke shorts, and her
Now
shoes.
I have more fat on me. At that time I was skinny.
And we don't have any crampons.
And showed how the weather was.
The weather was like this. She's wearing shorts, no crampons, and we get up to the top, just short of, right below hardwood, just short of the summit. And I go, "Give me some water, man. I'm thirsty." And she reaches in and she says, "Oh my God, I left the water in my car." Oh man, we got no water.
And no food.
So then we get to the top. All right, just give me something to eat. She brought these things, Powerballs, those things right there. And
I
then,
didn't.
no, I know, but she brought those. She made those to bring, and she left them in her car back in Brea.
But what did I not forget?
She brought the bottle of wine though, so we're sitting there sipping on wine. She's laying down making snow angels in the snow.
Even an ice wine opener.
And then we christened the Baldy sign. We christened the Baldy sign, left something up there for you guys, and then we're coming down. Oh yeah, she's all, I gotta pee. She pees, and by the time she's got the pants on, the pee's frozen. Oh my God! And then we're coming down the bowl, this bowl here, and just before the rock garden, in between the plane crash and the rock garden, how deep was the snow? Show them how deep the snow was.
Here, maybe, I don't know.
It was at least to the knee, in some places it was up to the waist, but people had worn a track through it. So we're walking through this track, holding on to the
dark.
snow. Yeah.
Remember,
it's dark.
It's after sunset.
Yeah, we're coming. We left the summit at sundown, and we're coming down. It's dark. We got our headlights, and we got down to the rock garden, and the trail's gone completely gone. So our headlights are failing us, and we're still laughing, and we're coming down, and you couldn't see the trail through the rock garden. So we came down, and we hit that one right, where if you make that right, you go down, and you should start down. And I'm like, this is not it. So I turned my other headlight on. I had a spare headlight, and I look, and I'm on the bulls getting further away. We got to go back up. So we get back up, and then I hear the water. So we make our way over to the ski hut. At that time, it's like 10:30 at night or something, and we're sitting at the ski hut polishing off a bottle of wine. We got back to the car after midnight.
Yes. It wasn't. I don't know how we survived, Alan. No,
I'll put a link to that video in the details.
Embarrassed me how fat I became.
Oh man! Hey, but every time I see the sign up there, I remember that night.
I know. Nobody would believe this. This and shorts and no food and no water.
Hey, that's not the mile club. That's the 2 mile club. That's 10,000 foot. That's the 2 mile high club up there. Oh man, good times.
Yeah.
But I shouldn't be laughing, but you know, we forgot while we're up here that Mr. Sands, Julian Sands, he's up. I don't know if it'd be a miracle if they find him now. Poor guy. I hate to think he's out here alone, you know. But if God forbid, but if he is passed away and gone, he'd be number 4 already this year on this mountain. 3 in the mountain, 1 over in Ice House, and there's also another guy missing over there, like I told you, by Crystal Lake. So we're not going to add to that, us 2 more. I've been yelling his name, nothing, you know. I don't think we're high enough, but I don't think we're going to get up high enough, especially we're only in micro spikes. And we don't have ice axes, and it's really icy. So we're going to start down as soon as we finish our drinks. And you got some vodka to celebrate at the bottom.
At the bottom might be over. No, we gotta be very careful here.
Yep. We're gonna have to revisit that sign again in the summertime though.
Always adventures with Snow White.
Woo. Make sure you don't go too low. Keep watch for the trail. So we're back down on the ski hut road off the bowl right there. And we saw no sign of him. We only went up to the, just below the ski hut. We didn't even pass the river. But I mean, since last Friday, that's a long time to be out in these conditions. I pray they find the guy alone, alive, and he gets back on his feet. He's one of my favorite actors. Big fan of him. Modern day actors. Most of my favorite actors are from back in the Gunsmoke and Big Valley and High Chaparral days, but modern day actors, he's one of my favorite. I hope they find him. My prayers go out to him. And if any of you guys are coming up here anyway, don't listen to me and say go search and then end up getting hurt. But if you're coming up here anyway, keep your eye out. Look over each steep slide. Look over everything. Let's get him home to his family. I think tomorrow, maybe tomorrow, I'm gonna go over to the Crystal Lake area and search for that guy in that gulch. I don't think they'll be looking in that gulch. I'm gonna look in that gulch. There's a bunch of cracks and crevices back there that unless you know they're there, you won't even consider it. I'm not saying the rangers or volunteers have the experience. I'm not saying that at all, but I've been coming to these mountains a long time. I doubt there's few that I would think there's few that could actually honestly say that they've been more places than myself and know the range better, especially that area. I'm gonna go check from the water tank up. I think if there's anywhere he slid, it's right there. There's some real tight switchbacks, and if they're iced over. But as for Mr. Sands, Julian Sands, I mean, my prayers go out to him and to his family. I hope they find you. No one should be left out here alone in these conditions. Anyway, okay. Snezana spotted it before me, but I recognized it. We found the goblin from Spider-Man. Let me show you. Okay, this way. Watch this. Look at that profile. The goblin, look at him. The nose, the eyes, the cheekbone. Look at that, the cheekbone, the chin. Look at that. The nostrils even there. The concave of the upper cheek. It's the goblin. And then you get the head, the Sphinx. It also looks like the Sphinx if you back off. See that? That would be that top schmog coming around with the stripes. Look at that. So you got the Sphinx right there. You got Pharaoh right there. Looking off. That's Pharaoh looking off to the southwest. Or you got the Goblin Master. See that center of the screen? That's his mouth. There's his nose. There's his chin. Look at him. Okay, we're back down. We passed the news crew filming people coming out. They didn't ask us any questions. They were filming the hikers coming back out, so I might see myself on the news. I don't know. I think I see a Sasquatch over there. But I slipped. I did a Charlie Brown. Went down on my back, right on a rock. Cracked my back. Felt great. But it knocked the wind out of me. And this, my favorite cook kit, was in my back. And it smashed so much, it's tearing. So it's unsalvageable. That's a damn shame. That's one of my first ultralight titanium cook kits. Anyway, we're headed down.